Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys kind of what a pretty typical week looks like in my life. I'm going to do some art, do a little bit of adventuring. I'm just going to show you guys what the week is like. So let's get into it. Today I needed a cardigan, so I drove my wonderful mom to work, and then I drove back to get my sister. But she wasn't feeling up for it today, so I went by myself, and then I ran a few errands before I went back home. I, of course, masked up and then went and got my sister some McDonald's because, you know, that could make you feel better on a day where you're feeling not so good, right? And next up was a quick run to Walmart, and of course, I did not forget my mask. It wasn't too bad, and it was super empty because it was still pretty early in the morning. Finally made it back home to surprise my family with breakfast, and they were pretty happy about it. After a couple hours of chores, we went to a park nearby to pick Chinese tallow. Chinese tallow is an invasive tree that is harming the coastal prairies in Texas and all over the United States right now. And so picking up all of these seedlings is really, really great to help protect the coastal prairies and natural environments because it is an invasive species and it's harmful to our natural environment. I do this through the Master Naturalist, which I have loved being a part of. It's the best ever. It's the best organization ever. I love the Master Naturalist. And we really enjoyed our afternoon of learning about the prairie and picking up all the Chinese tallow, helping to grow the prairie. It was such a beautiful day today, and I'm so glad we got to get outside and volunteer and do a little bit of good for the planet and for our community. When we were done picking the Chinese tallow, we washed off in this fountain and then drove back to get our mom from work. We got back home, and you know I had to squeeze in at least a little bit of art before our Zoom class. I had been working on this piece for a while when I ran out of the colors that I needed. I usually buy my oil pastels in a large pack with all the different colors, but this time I needed specific colors, so I special ordered them from a local shop nearby. Once I got my colors in, I was ready to go. But this one was still giving me a bit of trouble, and you'll see I had to work pretty hard to try to get it to a place where I'm starting to like it more now. We did our Zoom class, and I got back to doing lots more art. After our Zoom class, I went back to doing this drawing and worked on it for quite a while until I thought it was pretty close to done. I spent the rest of the evening editing and listening to some Green Day music on my computer. It's Tuesday and I have spent way too long at the computer, unfortunately. But I did get to pet my little Lola baby, and you all know she's my little sweetheart, so that's a plus. Today I had a Zoom meeting pretty early in the morning, so I got on that for our Master Naturalist Zoom and finished that up. Next, I had to edit so much on my computer today, and so that took a while. Took a break from video editing and finished up Cornelius that you see here. And I always spray all of my drawings with a workable fixative to kind of seal them up and protect them from anything that might come into contact with them before I put them into my portfolio. I know. I'm sure this spray freaks out all of my eco-friends. It does me too, but I feel like I have to use it to protect my drawings right now. This evening, though, I went back to editing and trying to publish a video on YouTube, and that's really where we got into the trouble. And that's where, you see me trying to focus and trying to calm down because the publishing took so long. But it finally did publish at like 12:32 a.m., so go watch that one now. We went to the animal shelter to pick up the titmouse, which is a very small, very pretty gray bird that was turned in by someone who said their cat had attacked it, and they turned it over to the animal shelter. and the animal shelter called us to take it over to the Wildlife Center of Texas in Houston. We also picked up a brown pelican that had been caught up in some line and had a fish hook that was off Bolivar, and we took him up too. He was actually quite feisty. We had to wait at home for a minute because we needed to take one more person up to Houston with us when we went to the Wildlife Center. We dropped off both birds at the Wildlife Center, and they sent us back with 2 pet crates to take back to the animal shelter because we were already headed that way anyways. On the ride back home, I got another Zoom call and just had to take the meeting while I was in the car. You okay, Granny? Finally made it back home and got to do some art today. I've had this piece sketched out for a week or two now, and I'm really glad I'm getting to it now. I'm using some new colors. The light purple and this pink are both, actually all 3 colors are from my special order from my local art shop, and I was really happy with them. I really liked them. And I liked the stronger lines in this drawing versus the sometimes over-blended look that I sometimes get. Now for some hot chocolate and a few movies before bed. Worked on this piece this morning, but didn't get to finish it. The blue started giving me some trouble when I was trying to blend it and shade in some of the spots. I didn't really do much in the afternoon, but in the evening I took a really long walk around my neighborhood and stopped to watch the show on the corner of my street because they always do lights and music, and it's really amazing. I really enjoy their holiday spirit this year. Took a lunch break and then kind of took the rest of the afternoon off. Just watched TV and chilled out for a while. When I got home, I was so excited to start drawing another eyeball. I've always really liked drawing eyeballs, and recently I've been doing these to kind of just relax while I watch TV or do something else that doesn't require me to make a mess or too much of my strong attention at the time. And I've really been enjoying these, and they've turned out like a very fun project. Power went out, so we just chilled like this for the rest of the night. I spent too much time on my phone, and you know your girl had to run more errands. Finished up this piece this evening and had this delicious veggie sandwich for dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment down below of what you thought of the video, and share with your friends. I'll see you guys next time.